Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Today, the market more or less moved as expected. Markets went down in the morning. In fact, GIFT Nifty was indicating much bigger downtick opening in the morning, but Nifty did not open that much down. But later in the day, the markets fell. So this is another day of more than 200-point move. Nowadays, Nifty moving more than 200 point up or down or from intraday high to low or low to high has become very, very common. And today, the VIX has shot up by 4%. And intraday, I've seen VIX was trading about 12. If you can remember, 1 or 2 weeks before it was trading closer to 9.2, something like that. From there to 12, it's almost more than 30-35% higher in the VIX. So the best performing index is the VIX. It shot up 35% in the last 1 or 2 weeks. As expected, Reliance fell, but people thought Reliance will fall only 2% because the GDR was down only 2%, but it has fallen more than that. ICICI Bank has also fallen. And today, nearly the 2/3 of the fall came from only these two stocks, ICICI Bank and Reliance Industries. What was surprising, and people thought HDFC Bank is a good result, and moreover, HDFC Bank has already sold off heavily. But despite that, today even HDFC Bank has fallen. And not only that, some small banks came out with good results and those stocks also fell. So it is across the board selling. But surprisingly, today auto index ended in green and FMCG index. After a very, very, very long time, FMCG index ended in green while all other sectors were down. So that shows that some people are doing some kind of a value buying in FMCG stocks. And particularly ITC, it moved about 5-6 rupees from day's low. There's a good recovery, even the Hindustan Unilever. So probably now domestic institutions are finding some value in FMCG stocks. So that's why they're buying the FMCG stocks. European markets opened lower and the US futures are even more lower, right? US market is a crazy market. FII data is still not out, but I'm sure they would have sold heavily. And as usual, some recovery came. If you can remember, the last week also, 2 trading sessions, same thing happened. There was a dramatic recovery and then dramatic sell-off also after the recovery. Same thing happened today. Nifty shot up nearly 150 points from day's low to day's high and then only to fall about 100 points from there. Most important thing today, the Nifty future has actually turned negative. That is because, weighted average closing. So Nifty actual closing was 25,567, but because of weighted average, it is showing 585, but the Nifty future is 574. So therefore, technically speaking, now Nifty future is lower than the Nifty spot. It has come to the discount. So we still have how many more trading sessions? We still have about 5 more trading sessions. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. Next Monday is a holiday. Next Tuesday is the expiry. So we still have 5 more trading sessions. Nifty future is coming to flat or discount is a quite disappointment for the bulls. And I told you technically the Nifty is short once it closes below 25,790. So that's as per some technicals which I'm following. Every time market try to recover but falling. So I think nowadays the strategy should be any a recovery of more than 100, 150 point, it is time to sell the call options. And call premiums have fallen and put premiums shorter, but towards the end of the day, it's okay. They are not really very bad. Looking at the open interest, 25,800 as the highest open interest, but there is no way Nifty will be going to 25,800 given the circumstances. US markets, we have to see if there is any dramatic recovery in US market, the story may be different, but there is no reason for any such kind of recovery even in US markets also. So Nifty, decisively short, but some intraday short covering happens. It has happened for the last 3 trading sessions. So that may continue for the next few trading sessions also. But now the market is left to the traders, short covering, long unwinding. I don't think that serious investors will like to invest in the market right now ahead of the budget. So once they waited so long, better they will wait for the budget. And another thing, the market is really very bad. Okay, so that means, we can, so as I always say, crying baby get the chocolates. So stock market is crying like anything. So hope Nirmala ji is looking at the stock market crying baby. Hopefully she gives some chocolate in the budget. That is the hope. In fact, I don't know, we are not allowed to discuss the strategies that we are doing or we are taking. But because, moreover, if things go wrong, people will start trolling. I am actually taking a bullish view post-budget. So I'm definitely expecting finance minister to do really something drastic, something very good, so that market will fly. So what I did, I bought some 26,000 call option and sold 26,500 call option. And I had to pay about 85 rupees or 90 rupees from my pocket. So that is a risk I'm taking. So in case if budget is not good, if the market falls, my entire 90 rupees will be gone. But in case if the budget is good, the market shoots up beyond 26,500, then my profit will be 500 rupees profit. And this I've taken not in the current week or next week, the following, which is the 3rd February. So because 1st February is the budget, so we have to give for the time for the budget. So of course, I do many other things which cannot be explained in YouTube, right? But because 90 rupees is a too big debit, right? So I started selling some call options in the current week and some call option in Sensex, some call option for the next week to finance that. So hopefully by the time I go to the budget, so this 80, 90 rupees, if not 80, 90 rupees, at least 50, 60 rupees, I trade and I make some profits in the weekly option because I still have 3 instruments to trade. One is Nifty for tomorrow expiry, and then Sensex for the Thursday expiry, and then again Nifty for next Tuesday expiry. So even if I get 20 rupees profit, so 3 times 20, if I make 60 rupees profit, so my finance, it is a cost of financing. So financing the buy option. Of course, if a market move very violently, this 20 rupees trade can also come into some kind of a problem. Then that I have to do firefighting, and which is no point in discussing. So for the time being, you just take it as if, I bought an option. And you see, Mr. Sundar is an option seller, but sometimes he turns option buyer. If you can remember exactly, when was the last time I bought the option? During the parliament election. And that time I bought the put option. And unexpected line, the Nifty fell more than 9% at some point of time. At this time, I became a buyer of a call option, not the put option. Because I strongly believe finance minister will do something. So it is time to be optimistic. So we are down, but we are not out. We made some decent recovery, although that recovery was also sold into later, but it was a very, very decent recovery. So some surprises. One, I told you, VIX has shot up more than 30%. Second, Nifty future come into the discount. And the third and biggest surprise, auto index, which has been falling continuously, today ended in green. And FMCG index, which has been falling for the last 1-2 years, ended in green. So probably, the shock, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, and Reliance Industries, all three stocks put together as more than 30% weightage in Nifty. So that shock has been absorbed. But this shock has come in addition to the Trump tariff shock, Trump tariff on some European countries. So otherwise, we would have managed to do even better. So anyway, so let us see what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm expecting Nifty to trade between 25,400 and 25,700. And I told you, market are likely to make some kind of a double bottom. So in the whole month, only once Nifty broke 25,500, and today, after few days of recovery, today came down, again broke 25,500, but closed decisively above 25,500. So therefore, that whatever that 25,473, what was the lowest point? So that can be considered as more or less a double bottom, and therefore we can expect support around 25,400. So anyway, tomorrow just only one trading session for expiry. So I'm 25,400, I say, for the weekly expiry. That is for tomorrow, not for the next week. So next week we will see tomorrow. So overall, my verdict, my judgment is that we are down but not out. Okay, why we are not out? So probably for the budget is the reason. So anyway, in another 10 days time, we will come to know what's going to happen in the budget. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.